Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Tengoku Struggle, continuing Yona's route. Kind of cock blocked us both and had to stop in the middle of the scene last time because it was just getting really long. We were like 15 minutes over, and I was like, I didn't have a full hour to record, and I was here for an hour and 50 minutes. I was like, oh, I can't go much longer than this. I had a little, obviously, time, but I'm like, I don't have time to do an hour and a half, hour and 45-minute long part. So we're going to see if we get our ending here, and if it's, you know, super short, I'll edit the parts together and you'll never hear this. But anyway, and then there was a gust of wind. You'll miss that dramaticness if you ever perish. I refuse. Yona's bullet knocked Sanzaburo's sword away. He did it! Keep going! Sanzaburo, come have a swim with me while we're out here. Huh? Yona, you idiot! Where are you shooting at? Wait, that's... Yona's bullet pierced one of the pool's pipes. A vigorous flow of water that spilled from it. That's a sentence. A vigorous flow of water that spilled from it. Yeah, but that doesn't, like, go with the other one. Like, tense-wise. It's weird. Anyway. Whoa! The water's reached us over here! Yona, what the hell are you thinking? Trying to get everybody in their bathing suits so we can have a pool party! No, not? Okay. We were all drenched from the sudden downpour. Sanzaburo stood there, baffled and speechless. That was some nice water. Lord Murakami, what are you? Did that cool you off a bit? Lord Murakami? Don't live for anyone else but yourself. Well, we're both already dead. But we don't have to go searching for reasons to kill people anymore. We have plenty right here. No, wait, that's not what you meant. Just kidding. And on top of that, we need to apologize properly to the humans we've hurt. Sure, those two might have been complete scumbags, but it isn't your job to judge them. I get it, Sanzaburo. We do what we must to win. You want to earn your honor even after falling down into hell. Felt the same after all. But you even told me before, remember? You won't slay any common folk. Where's the guy who had all the pride? There's still a chance for him to come back. I'm gonna be free, so you be free too. That will not happen. Make it happen. From here on, I'm gonna live for myself. I'm gonna do what I want. You know, when I'm not being tortured in hell for, like, whatever. But, like, outside of that. Stipulations. I'm sure I'll have to keep fighting, but that's the path I chose. What do you want to do? Sanzaburo. In truth, my husband understands this the most. Samurai are obsolete in this world. The world changed while we've been in hell. Okuni. Yes, I do understand. Oh, no, that sounds Burrow. Sorry, I thought it was her. Yes, I do understand. I have no place in this world. In hell, I kept praying that my next chance would be when I would surely fulfill my duty. I refused to disappear before I could do so. And next time, I would receive my honor and accomplish the duty I desired to carry out for so long. However, I wished so hard to return to life, and return to a place where I had no belonging. I knew this would happen all along. It is not as if I wished to cut down others. Just as Lord Murakami, I could only make a place for myself through defeating my enemies. And even though slaying others was so painful that even I entered the priesthood at one time, Even though I thought I could mourn for my comrades that fell before I did, I could not remove my pathetic need for honor. However, such times have long passed. I not only failed to aid Lady Shinobikini, who reached her hand out to save me, I returned her goodwill, hate. But, but, then what is it that I must do? I don't know of a life other than that. I can only prove my worth by slaying others. I understand this might be a bit meddling and burdensome, but I wish to make a proposal. If you have no other recourse, how about you and Okuni both enter Hell Guardian school? Huh? What? Oh, that seems pretty fun. I think you'd both be a good fit. I'll make a personal request to my father. Daughter of Enma, are you... well... Are you okay? Ah, I believe so. I'm sure you've witnessed what I've done. Yeah, but you could have fun, like, torturing the people in hell. Stop, Bird, don't buy my headset. Yes, you did hurt others for your own benefit, Sanzaburo, and I'm sure Father will provide you with a new punishment to atone for that. But after that, I'd like to see you two again. Indeed, you certainly aren't well. The hope that was keeping your soul in place may no longer have a place to go to, Sanzaburo. With that said, becoming Mumeo once your sentence is served and entering into a new life may be a form of compassion. But I just thought it would be a bit sad if I wasn't able to see the both of you anymore. I'm sorry, I know this is really burdensome. Indeed it is. You might not share his blood, but you're quite like your father in that regard. Huh? Sanzaburo, what do you think? I feel you'd be great as a Hell Guardian. I can't even imagine myself as one. I think now would be a great time to start finding a way to live for yourself. We all might have already died once, but we've been too stubborn to disappear. We have a long time ahead of us. A long time, huh? I'm not sure just what sort of value I might have after escaping my prison and hurting people again on top of that. But I suppose by changing the path I walk, the scenery I witness might change as well. Let us be together forever. Kuni, I've involved you in so much. I enjoyed myself fully. I had no regrets. Sanzaburo, I had fun being able to fight you. You're quite skilled, though I never thought you would shower me with water. Next time we meet, let's have a nice long chat over some drinks. I'll think about it. Thank you both. Let us be off then. Wait a minute! Fujimori? I'm so terribly sorry. That blog article, I was the one who wrote it. I'm so sorry. Though I know if apologies solved everything, we wouldn't need the police. We've known for quite some time. What? I'm sure Lord Takamura knows of it as well. What? Yeah, there's no way that sneaky corporate slave wouldn't know. Then, why didn't you kill me? I don't slay children. I told you I'm not a child! Shin, shut your fucking mouth this time. To tell the truth, while we were alive, there was a boy who resembled you quite a bit. Me? That would mean that person's from the Azuchi Momoyama period, right? Huh. Could he be reincarnated? May I ask a question? The person who was like me, what were they doing? He followed a certain man around. And then all of a sudden, there's Goemon. Like, he followed a certain man around, and then Goemon's over there like, so, are we gonna, like, tie this together, like, Shin is the reincarnation of my younger brother, and he followed Goemon around, and Goemon was the one who's like, I can't make a woman like you my wife, because you're too good for me, and that's what it was. And, like, it's all gonna tie back into... Seriously? Seriously? I'm okay with it. It's interesting. A certain man? I don't have much to say on the matter either. The man was a nameless wanderer, after all. Really? And it wasn't uncommon for people to disguise their names back then as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought I could find out more about that person if I knew their name. But I suppose I'm the same as them if they were anonymous. It's pretty relatable. You may have crossed paths with this person without knowing. There are no chance meetings, as they say. See, and then the no chance meetings, and they're gonna lean into it, and the fact that, come on. A reincarnation. Never imagined my life might be like something out of a novel. I'm sure you'll be able to meet this man. Fate is a thread that comes from your past lives. It's not something that can break so easily. Isn't that right, Goemon? You think so too, don't you? The two of us have come to meet each other again, after all. So, yeah. She's like, a certain man. He's like, oh no, he was nameless. She's like, not my job to tell you. Yeah, that's true. I hate to break up our talk, but if the both of you will accompany me now. Daughter of Enma, Lord Murakami, I thank you for everything you've done for us. If you'll excuse us now. Not quite yet. I forgot to mention something. What was that? Daughter of Enma, I'm so glad you found someone who would carry you on his back across the river. Hey, wait! Tell that girl Oshichi this too. She'll find a partner she loves so long as she desires it. I will. Sanzaburo Nagoya, Izumo no Okuni, come with me! We're just staring at each other blankly. Sweetie, Aka, you both did so well. Good job. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Daddy believed in you all, that my sweetie and everyone else would be able to get those two back in the most fitting way possible. The most fitting way? Sounds like you're hiding something. Well, me, the champ, could have fixed everything in a snap, but then we wouldn't have gotten to know what was going on in their little heads. His voice is different every single time. I don't know, guys. Okay, whatever. I hope that you'd consider the extenuating circumstances of their situation. I'd like to ask that you do that too. Now, what should I do? As you know, escaping from hell sends you into the most special punishment facilities that are 100 times more terrifying than the eternal hell. And Sanzaburo's assault and murder of humans will be added on top of that. I understand. However, I do ask you to consider special circumstances for them. Whatever the circumstances, Sanzaburo did slay a human. That's in his grave. I understand, but... I mean, you experience so much pain in the special punishment facilities that most people disappear in them. Wait, but... It would be a waste, though, to have people of their talents disappear. And depending on their behavior, I might just consider it. Really? Hopefully they're as tough as you say they are. That was a little more better in his voice. I couldn't get his voice back. I don't know what it was. I'm like, where is his voice supposed to be? And, I couldn't... My brain didn't want to work. For my voice. It'll be fine. I'm sure they are. Also, Akka, why are you so fidgety today? It was a little deeper, but, I'm not. At all. You are. You're even more anxious than normal. Actually, there's something I have to show you. Oh? A letter? From who? See, I can't. I don't know what it is today, guys. I'm sorry. A human child? Since when did you become an errand boy for human kids? I'm not their errand boy. He's my friend, so that's why I'm bringing it here. It's just, well, the letter says... Well, you'll know when you read it. Let's see. Uh-huh, I see. So I'm that terrifying to the human kids, huh? I promised I'd talk to you on his behalf. You shouldn't go making promises so easily. You're just a prisoner, after all. Mother! Daddy. Lord of Hell, King Enma. The oh-so-cool and gorgeous champ who loves his daughter so much, King Enma. Father, this is no time for jokes. The oh-so-cool and gorgeous champ who loves his daughter so much, King Enma. Yona, you don't have to do what he says. I heard rumors of a man from the crushing hell who was sentenced to an additional 100 years for trying to woo your daughter some days ago. Yona? Don't talk about that right now. And there are previous instances before as well where men had their sentences lengthened for incidents involving your daughter. There were... Vanquished all the nasty bugs swarming around the beautiful flower that is my daughter is both done for business and for pleasure. Yona, what's wrong? Oh, poor Yona's like, he's gonna kill me because I kissed her. Please, let me have your daughter. Let me have your daughter. Sir! Sir! That is so fucked up in the modern world. Shh. As if, dumbass. Wait, you don't mean... And grow up and let go of your kid, Grey King. It looks like you have no regard for your life trying to pick a fight with me. And promise to make her happy. Just looking at your face around me makes me upset. Get out of here. I said wait. Stop continuing on without me. I'm not good at being graceful with my words, so all I can do is repeat myself. I'll make her happy. Please, give her to me. Sweet, I thought we got that samurai mentality out of you that, like, women are property. Shh. Yoda! If you're gonna lengthen my sentence, then I'll gladly take it. Be it 100, 1,000, or 100,000 years. I'll take it. But I'm sure I'll never disappear. That was 1,000,000 years, wasn't it? No. That was like 100 million. That was not 100,000. Anyway, whatever. But I'm sure I'll never disappear, and that I'll always love her. What is wrong with this man? What foolish dribble coming from a lowly prisoner? Spacey. Give her to me? Out of nowhere? Without my consent? Despicable. Well, but there have been a bunch of guys in the past who made the Great King angry, right? Well, still, you're gonna ask that now? Like they say, early bird catches the worm? Oh, how painful it is to watch a lover spat like this while you're single, isn't it, Carmen? Meow. Well, I don't care what happens to Akka being a prisoner. Daddy would want to grant any wish that his little sweetie might have. Does this man interest you, sweetie? Give him to me, father. And then he's going to be like, all right. And be like, ha! That's how you do shit. I'm not your property. You're my property. Fuck yeah. It's okay when it's reversed like that. He's the man who gave you all those wounds, right? Without that onsen, you'd have scars all over your precious skin. Well, those wounds are all healed now. If you don't want him, I can send him to the special punishment facilities right away. No, not that! Spacey. I want to give him lots and lots of praise. I want to be by his side forever and always, forever and ever. An elegy for those who passed on. Where our bond is only at 97%. Does he have an extra... Wait, 12? 12? Kikinosuke didn't have 12? Did he? I didn't think so. I thought he only had 11. Okay, well, whatever. Meow! This feels nice. Meow! I mean, there might have been an after credit scene, but there wasn't a whole other chapter. Was there? Okay, maybe there... I don't know. You like your new brush? I'm glad. It feels quite nice, and I'm happy to be brushed with it by you, Chief. Meow. Everyone's thankful to you about Sanzaburo. This brush is from the others. As thanks for telling us about all about the incident, I gave him some good bone jerky while Goemon and the others got him a premium brush for cats. Glad I could be of service, Chief. Meow. Good boy. I gently patted the fur on Tama's back that I carefully combed through with the brush.
So, Chief, about the redhead.
You there? I am. Come in. Tending to the cat freak, I see.
How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not a cat freak, meow? As an apology, you do well to give me a brushing, meow.
Tama, stop trying to pick fights. Give me the brush.
Meow?
Without any look of displeasure on his face, Yona took the brush out of my hand. Oh,
Redhead?
My name is Yona. It's about time you learn it, Tama. As he spoke, Yona carefully began to brush through Tama's tail.
You finally decided to be my servant, meow?
And this is thanks for telling us about Sanzaburo.
Meow. Well,
if you hadn't told us, there's no doubt that guy would have died. Nishikikoji doesn't deserve anything good, but it doesn't mean it's alright for him to die. You saved him.
You aren't getting anything from me through any of that praise, meow.
Good job.
Meow!
Tama suddenly jumped away. Huh? And did that hurt? Sorry. He just got embarrassed.
No, it's because the redhead's a bad brusher.
Tama awkwardly waved his tail around and returned to his hammock. Yona, that's actually Tama being happy.
No, it's not, meow. Get out, redhead, meow.
Was there something you needed? Yona looked around awkwardly and put the brush down on the floor. I know it's a bit late for this, but what happened with the blood survey? Well, the blood duel court's over, and we sent Sanzaburo and Okuni back to hell. We got like a really spicy scene, though, with Kikinosuke pinned to the wall and Megan. Was that like an after story, or was that the last chat? I don't know, but I'm gonna need that with Yona. We already got one spicy like scene, but I'm gonna need an additional more, you know? I was just curious. I was also wondering what happened with your soul preservation certificate. Why are you looking away? Is there something really bad that you can't show me? No? So you're hiding something from me? You know, I had to do some laundry. You're obviously avoiding the question. Don't worry about it. Just forget it. Where is it? My phone's in the pocket of my uniform. He wouldn't know unless I told him. Where is it? Spit it out. I don't know. Tama jumped down from his hammock. Tama, what are you doing?
I'm thanking him for the brushing, meow.
He snatched my phone out of my pocket and dropped it for Yona to grab.
Ta-da! Please observe.
Okay, I don't know how Hari actually speaks. He might actually speak like Sensei Nono, but for me, reading him with a little robot voice and hearing ta-da and a robot in my head is fucking hilarious. Hari, no, don't look, Yona! Yona already took a good look before I could get my phone back. 100%. Whoa. You don't know what you're looking at. I see, so that's what happens. It's embarrassing. Stop looking at it. All right. Yona returned my phone and stood back up. Hey, I'll be back in like an hour. Wait for me. Huh? An hour? Wait for what? Tama, that was terrible of you. Why'd you do that?
I told you it was thanks for the brushing, meow.
And I thought you were on my side, Tama.
I am, meow. Essentially, I'm lending a meddling yet helping hand, meow. But even after that meddling, he somehow got away, meow. He's got no backbone for a man of the sea, meow.
He did leave pretty suddenly. He's gonna get us enough something nice. He's either gonna get Hisako oranges to share or like what. He's getting something nice for us. He's like, okay, I'll be back. Wait for me. He said wait for me. He's getting us a gift. After that, I brushed Tama while I waited.
Oh, he's back, meow.
No! This is like the CG where Kikinosuke paints our nails with us, but he got us a beautiful blue flower. Oh, that's adorable. He's so precious. Of course he would find a fucking blue flower. Of course it would be blue, because it's his favorite color, but that's so sweet. I love him so much. Spacey, take this. I was suddenly presented with a pretty blue rose. It was the same color as his eyes, and also as the bath salts from a few days ago. Those are not the same color as his eyes. His eyes are more of an aqua kind of color. They're like bluish green, and that's like fucking royal blue right there. So like, let's be real, game. Sorry, it was the best I could think of. I'm gonna cry. You're so adorable. For what? What was this man trying to do? He disappeared, then came back with this? I wasn't joking. Back at Enma Palace. I'm a prisoner, so I figured I needed to go through things properly. I didn't mean to ignore how you felt at all. So, well, I love you. Like, we're confessing again for the first time, like we forgot the making out in the pool. Let me say it again. I love you, Spacey. I came across this rose not long ago and was waiting for the right moment to give it to you. Yona? In everything I read, there's always those scenes where the guy gives the girl red roses. But I wanted to give this to you as thanks for giving me that ocean. It's so adorable, I want to die. It's so cute. This, for something that was just 300 yen. I was so happy, but at the same time felt so bad. You didn't have to go that far. I did it on a whim. I didn't know he would relate it to his home. I didn't know it carried such a heavy message. Because you just did it, but that's what makes it so beautiful. It's not, you didn't think and plan and try to think of what he would like. You were just like, oh, hey, he might like these. And then it just meant so much to him. And it was just a tiny gesture. But also, a little small gesture of kindness meant a lot to him because he didn't get a lot of those growing up and stuff like that, and in his life. So a little gesture was going to mean more. And then the fact that it reminded him of the sea and it's something he really loves and the fact that it didn't take a lot of planning for you to do that. You just somehow instinctively were like, yes, this, like you just knew, and there's just something about that connection that's beautiful. Even though technically we're probably really connected with Goemon, but like, whatever, we're not in his route. So like, whatever. And I love Yona, so I'm going to live here right now. I'm sure if I had bought them now, I wouldn't be able to give them to him. Are these roses kind of silly? I didn't say that at all. I felt a stinging heat deep within my eyes and then suddenly found myself in tears. I'm sorry. Why are you crying? Why are you apologizing? I didn't know a thing about you, Yona. Not about your life. Not about anything you might have been feeling. That's not true. I told you before, didn't I? Thought of myself as so pathetic all this time, but hid that away so no one would ever know. But I felt okay with you knowing. Honestly. I didn't want him to see me cry, but he stood in front of the doors, and I couldn't get away. You say you don't know anything about me, but I think you do. You always give me what I want. Do you not want this rose? I never said that. I stretched out my hand to grab the rose. Meow! Stop cock blocking me, cat! Oh, Tama.
I'm sleepy, so I'm gonna borrow the bed in your room if you don't mind.
Tama?
Good night, meow.
He's like, I'm gonna leave you two lovebirds alone, so get frisky. You know what, actually? Good wingman. I was mad at you, Tamuk. I thought you were cock blocking me, but you are like wingmaning me right now. And like, all right, cool. High five. Extra bone jerky for my mistake and for your wingmaning. Tama stood his tail up and with a boastful look on his face disappeared beyond the door. Now we don't have a cat chaperone. Sorry. I didn't mean to just ignore him. It's fine. Okay, so I was gonna say, when we first came here, you said you hated men, right? Sharoku told me about that. He said you were heartbroken in your past life. That's so awful of him! I didn't tell him to spread all my information everywhere! But I promise I'll never make you feel that way. Will you just fucking hold this man? He's so precious. I said so in Enma Palace, remember? I'll love you for 100, 1,000 more years. You and I have both died already, and I can't carry you across the Sanzu River anymore. But to make up for that, I'll carry you wherever you want to go from now on. Aww. Will you just embrace this man, pin him to the door, and kiss him? This man was too kind. Like, when, for example? Anytime. When you're tired, when you're hurt. Well, you shouldn't let that happen, though. Just whenever you want to ride. Sir phrasing. Girl, take him up, take a ride right now. And I don't mean to piggyback one. Really, anytime you want. Asking for him to carry me when there's no real reason to is ridiculous. He'd just be doing it to pamper me. And also, we know we got boned by Kikinosuke, and then later on there was like the little after story thing, and it was like, let's go, I'm gonna do this again. And I'm pretty sure we got boned again. So, like, we better bang this man. It would look embarrassing. I can't ask that. But I wanted to be carried. I searched for a reason to resist his offer, because otherwise I was about to start jumping for joy right then and there. Just do it. Oh. Yona, can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. Why did you decline the vow over sake the first time with Sanzaburo? It's because you don't drink, right? What? His unexpectedly startled reaction made me cringe with guilt for asking. Why are you so startled? Are you still hiding something from me? No, I'm not hiding anything. Your face doesn't look like it's not hiding something, Murakami. You told that boy not to lie too, right? He thought hard while letting his eyes wander this way and that, and then he's gonna be like, alright, don't lie to me. Do you love me? She's gonna be like, fuck yes. My woman's intuition told me that this was something I absolutely had to ask him about. Yona, do you want to get hit with my whip? Or do you want to get electrocuted like before? Fine, I'll tell you. Finding his resolve, he drops his shoulders. I told you how I died because of a trick, right? Yes. Well, pretty sad story. Is this where he tells us that a woman poisoned him? The enemy sent some beautiful women to our camp with a bunch of sake. Yona, don't tell me you... I didn't do anything. I didn't sleep with them. I swear. It's just... I got a bit carried away and let them pour drinks for me. There was an anesthetic in those drinks. Once they kicked in, I couldn't move, and that's when we were attacked. It upset me because I felt so much regret, even though this happened so long ago. So basically, I told you so. And the game was pretty obvious when he was like, no. Or like, well, okay, it was Okuni coming up and he's like, that's how they get you! Women! You knew it wasn't just, I don't want to drink because alcohol is I got poisoned with sake. It was a woman poisoned me. You knew that. That was so obvious. I mean, it's not exactly, you were like, okay, there was an anesthetic in there, it knocked him, like, whatever, and he got, but still, poison sake, you know. My woman's intuition was right. That's why I promised I'd never drink again until I was victorious. And then I'd never trust women again. He looked adorable, sulking the way he was, so I stopped questioning him about his past. I'm a woman, you know. I'm a woman, you know. Why are you saying it like that? To torment me? Hey, don't worry. I'm not going to trick you. He seemed so lovely, and when I reached out to stroke his red hair like that night... Oh. Seemed so lovely, and when I reached out to stroke his red hair like that night... Huh? Are we getting... Oh, we are getting pinned to the bed. Oh. She's like, I am a woman, you know. And he's like, why are you saying that? He's like, don't remind me because I'm trying so hard not to do this. And yet he did this. And I'm here for this. I love it so much. Ah! Don't play with anybody's hair but mine. He grabbed my hand. The next thing I knew, I was on the bed. Yeah, okay, and we need to keep going. Yona? Sorry. I'm more jealous than I realized. Huh? Don't praise any other guys. Well, as a Hell Guardian, maybe that won't be completely possible, but just don't play with anyone else's hair. Well, I don't even know why I would. But what does playing with your hair in this situation have to do with each other? 'Cause he likes it and it's nice. It's like the early bird gets the worm. Sir! You gotta come up with something better than that. You said that back at Enma Palace. Well, I know that must have seemed like it came out of nowhere to you, but I held myself back pretty hard until today. His ocean blue eyes were glistening. There was a sweet, shining light within them. Drown in it. Not just your lips. I want all of you. Oh, oh. My lips remembered how his felt. The instant he kissed me, I felt myself go numb all the way down to my fingertips. I was so overcome with emotion. You don't want to. This isn't okay. Hurry and tell me. As he spoke, he tangled his fingers in my hair. If I said it wasn't, could you stop yourself? Sorry, I lied. I couldn't stop myself now. That's not really what you want to hear, but like we're supposed to like in reality you're like that's not what you want to hear, but in the Atomic Game world you're like that's exactly what I want to hear. I know it's problematic in reality, but in this, not. I wasn't shy or scared at all. His voice was so full of kindness and sincerity. I wanted to hear more. Then, keep going. I gently touched his piercing. The silver-colored drop was cool to the touch. It felt nice. I've been in ecstasy since that kiss in the pool the other day. I just totally forgot about the blood bonds and felt like I could win no matter what. That was so like him. But after seeing it earlier, I felt like you accepted me all over again. I was overwhelmed. I want to be number one on your list of favorite things. Oh! Look at him getting frisky, kissing our neck now. His lips slowly traced along the curves of my neck. Ugh, stop it. Don't stop though. I don't know. Those Hisaku oranges are pretty good. Yeah, true. So I'm lower than fruit, huh? That ocean rose was also pretty good. She's like, you're gonna have to prove that you're better. Like, right now, you're inching your way up in my list, but I think you're gonna have to keep going. Are you really having so much fun teasing me and tormenting me? He bit the base of my neck and it felt good. Oh, dear God. I want to be like, stop it! But it's like, don't stop, but don't. I wanted him to know I felt a little shy, but also, I didn't care about that so much. The fact that I wanted you so badly, you had to know, right? I looked over the bed to see the ocean-colored rose had dropped onto the floor. I wanted to put it in a vase as soon as possible, but that wasn't happening right now. I apologized to the rose as he pinned me down. Please, make me your favorite thing. He pulled up the hem of my skirt and his big hands gripped my thighs. Well, we're getting like really into it. Please don't get too Don't get too much more graphic, game, because it makes me feel awkward having to read it out loud. I love this so much, but I don't want to read it out loud, okay? I will read it in my head, but like reading it out loud to people is so awkward. Oh dear God. If you weren't, I wouldn't let you do this. He looked up in surprise. I could practically see his cerulean eyes growing deeper in color. Spacey, I love you. I love you too. But before I could say it to him, my lips were covered again. I'm not moaning. I still felt a little scared. Maybe I was afraid of my own desire. But if my very core was shaken this much from just a kiss, what was going to happen in a few moments from now? Oh, ecstasy. Face. So cute. I tried to look away in my embarrassment, but he held my chin in place. Don't hide. You see your pretty face. I don't like it when people call me cute. Hey, you're hot. I tried to choose my words carefully, you know. Our lips met again. His heat was lovely. I couldn't help but wrap my arms around him. Thanks for being nice to a guy like me. He's gonna be real nice to us for that, so... A+, girl. Unable to find any words to reply with, I just squeezed him tight. You to stay with me. I need you to keep caring about me. Only if you're a good boy. I gotta be right. Good enough to turn you on like this. As if fondling his silver-colored piercing, his fingers wandered across my entire body. My thighs shook over and over, and I was no longer able to keep myself quiet. I'm not moaning, but we can say, Yona. Oh, screaming his name, yes. And, okay. I can also not moan my own name. Okay, I can't do it. You can just imagine it. I can't. God damn, it's so awkward. I love this. I shuddered at his voice, his yearning for me. Any woman would go crazy feeling the heat of his desire like this. I want you. I love you. There's moaning in between. I can't do the moaning, guys. I can't. It's so embarrassing. This is why I will have to be like a C- voice actor here because I can't do that. The props and the balls on the people who could be like moaning and kissing and making those noises, and you're like, dear God. Anyway, please don't disappear from me. There was no way I could. I tangled my fingers in his red hair. I could feel the sweat in it. I pressed my lips against his to steal another deep kiss. I kissed him hard, like I was making a promise. Love you. I love you too. Hanging onto his strong back, I drowned in a sea of pleasure. That's the perfect phrasing. I mean, you were going to say sea of pleasure anyway, but it works perfectly for Yona, you know what I'm saying? Nope. But like, okay. This was definitely warranted its own part. It's already been 40 minutes, so. Hey, the next part of the article about the incident's up on Shin's blog. Oh, he updated it? He seemed a little unsure how he was going to finish it. First, I'd like to apologize to my audience. My previous article lacked some research and ultimately caused some confusion. Watching these men face off against each other forced me to reflect on myself as well. Hearing the words Yona Murakami and Sanzaburo Nagoya exchange to each other. Okay, is really what drove me here. I never would have guessed this was his work. The camera and laptop make more sense now. Right, yeah. He's good with machines. I mean, he helped me pick this thing out. A brand new laptop was cradled in his lap. That's so adorable. The thing is Shin's in high school, so he's probably like at least 16, right? You know what I mean? Well, he could be 15, but still 15 or 16 probably. But it's still like he just looks like he has such a little baby face. So you don't think of him as a 16-year-old. You're like, look at you, you're like 10 or 12. So it's like, look, it's so cute. He helped you pick out a laptop, you old man. But it's like he's a teenager, so like, you know. It's not as impressive at that point, no offense. But like, you know what I mean? But it's just, I don't know, but I can't help but think of Shin as like so much younger because of his little baby face. Apparently, he started to feel like his phone wasn't enough. I shouldn't have talked so much crap about it before trying it out. It's pretty handy. I can look up all sorts of places and see so many oceans I never even knew of before. It's nice, huh? Well, not so nice that I'm just gonna get rid of my old stuff, okay? That's a good book, huh? Yeah, it is. Sorry I doubted you. I was now reading the book he'd left behind that once disgusted me. Read more books than any other, and learn of spears and guns, of anything, and become a samurai greater than any other. Do that and your name will go down in history. Your mother may even hear of you as well. Hey, you like books, right, Yona? Hmm? He may have done those things to show up others who doubted him. It may have been to escape from his pain. You said that was just because you didn't like the internet, but you seemed so excited in front of that bookshop. Did I look pretty crazy? It made you smile more than I do. No way. I love you more, Spacey. I was about to drop my book. It wasn't out of jealousy. I just wanted to tease him a bit. You can't compare them, though. I like books and the internet lately. I like both books and the internet, sorry. And the only reason I'm not smiling like a fool around you all the time is because I'm trying really hard to hold it in. Hold it in? Whenever I'm around town, I'm always thinking about how cute and pretty you are and how much I just want to hold you. I love that so much. I'm gonna die. This is our giant fucking marshmallow. But left unchecked, I'll never stop smiling. So, yeah, I'm trying to keep it in. Don't laugh. Oh, look at our little CG. It's so cute. Oh, moaning again. Oh, yeah, lots of moaning. Keep bullying me like that and I'll get rough with you right here. As I kissed him, he gripped my waist. Yeah, I'd like to see you try. Why does his mug look gray? They're supposed to be matching mugs. It's supposed to be blue. No, you can't. Okay, somewhere else then. If I say no, you're just gonna try anyway? Hey, I'm not that... well, sorry. Probably. He kissed me again as his fingers wandered along my hips and my back. You're around, I'm so happy and excited, and my hands just... You can at least commend me for not jumping all over you in the middle of the street. You're doing a good job, Murakami. I tousled his red hair I loved so much and his body froze. Murakami, what's wrong? I'm happy to hear that, but I can't take it. I can't hold back anymore. So I'm really gonna take you right here. I'm at a really good place in the book, though. You should focus on me instead. And everyone else is like, we're all sitting right here in the living room with you. His hand hooked onto the hem of my skirt. No, I really like it, so just wait. I kissed Yon on the forehead and stood up. I had to get his hands off me before I couldn't hold myself back either. Later that night, Pound Town.
Keep crying. This time I'll make sure you can't use it anymore.
A note from Tama. Is that how they're gonna end this? That's really how you're gonna end this. Wait a minute. Can we now do... Oh, we do have new custom stuff, finally. We've been waiting. We haven't been able to customize. Work clothes. Bath attire. Look at his little work clothes. Hell yeah, we're gonna leave him in this. It's almost the same thing as being naked. Look at that. That shirt is so tight, it looks like body paint. Okay? Anyway, yeah, because the other ones, the archives and stuff... Oh, we read the report last time.
You don't need to look at these survey answers from the prisoners.
That was Tama's little pop-up box. Okay, so we'll read this, because that's what we did the last time. Then we look at our... Okay. I was trying to figure out, I'm like, did we do anything in here? No, we read all of our little side stories at the end of the next part. But anyway, nickname, Akka, assigned to revival help. My volume just, fucking cranked on my computer. Holy shit. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, date of death, October 24th, 1600. Height, 183 centimeters. Weight, 85 kilograms. Sins, murder. Date of birth, May 15th, 1577. Whoops. Okay. Astrology sign, Taurus. Blood type O. Hobbies, weight training, collecting, marine-related goods, reading. Special skills, preparing fish, swimming, reading constellations, predicting weather. Sailing knowledge is his strength. Weaknesses, short-tempered, doesn't like the internet. Favorite foods, any seafood, Hasako oranges. Dislike foods, whipped cream and pudding. Recent interests, spicy foods, bath salts. That's so adorable. Impressions of the Hell Guardian. Everything about you is cute. Requests for the Hell Guardian. I know I'll be in love with you for 100, 1,000, even 100 million years. I hope you love me too. Life events. Raised on Inoshima, Yona was called the Demon Child because of his red hair, similar to that of the demon of Oeyama, said to have hair as red as fire. Okay, it's really hard to get this. Okay. With many temples... Yeah, it just scrolls too hard. With many temples around the island, Murakami clan was very pious, placing shrines to Buddha on their ships. Yona was not allowed to raise his hands together in prayer, told that he had no right, as he was of Western blood. For those who lived through the war in the Sengoku period, taking the head of an enemy officer was the highest honor there was. Yona himself also believed accomplishing this task would bestow him great honor. Though his father was from a foreign land, he was born on Inoshima and given the last name Murakami. He wasn't treated too terribly, even as an illegitimate child, but he could never be the head of the clan due to his foreign blood. After the end of the battle at Sekigahara, he was ambushed by the enemy who claimed they needed time to surrender. He was attacked late at night after being given alcohol, and when he tried to fight, it was too late. Oh. All right, so that was our little report thing that we read. We've seen our little. What are the memory scenarios? Oh, that's all these things. Okay. Right, so then we're going to read these. And then we already read. Interesting that we only got Sanzaburo this time. One of the other ones will unlocked because I would assume Okuni would unlock for him because also, oh wait, we get one of these. This unlocks after the bad ending or whatever. So we'll get one. We'll get Yona's, and then we'll do those at the end of the next part because that's what we did the last time. So, Bird, you're gonna look at these, huh? What? You don't feel embarrassed? Does he know that I was just reading what he said. See, oh no, okay. Okay, Sanzaburo is an extra one, not a Yona one. Okay. Is this wait. Okay, we kind of already right, this is the game I love. I love it when they do that. Look at I love it! Listen, A should always work to just cycle through the images back and forth, back and forth, back and forth of the stew. Not ever act as a back button, okay? I will die on this fucking hill. It will never not piss me off. Because it takes you out of the, you just want to go back and forth. Like, oh, look at him, he's so adorable. Look at our cute little bastard. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I mean, that's just the memory scenario one, but okay. Good times, good times. I very much enjoyed Yona's route. He's precious. I love him. Like, I didn't expect going in that he would be my favorite, but he kind of like him. Even the very beginning, you're like, I love this bastard. He's such an ass. that sold me right away. You know what I mean? But yeah, being the big asshole, the big dumb asshole. Kind of he's not actually as much of a himbo as normal himbos, I guess, but I suppose he kind of does. It's the macho man pride that makes him kind of stupid, but look at his adorable. You can see his freckles really well here, even with his super blush. He blushes so much, it's adorable. It kills me.
What was that? What was that noise, buddy?
Oh, yeah, I don't have anything else to... Oh, God, look at that. Look at him. See, his eyes are more of a blue-green color. They're more, like, seafoam color than they are, like... But I like that. Oh, there we go. That's what you want. Oh, look at you. You're so precious and beautiful. And now you're mad again. Now you're happy. Aw. Kind of forgot about this one. I still like it. You're being stepped on. The goggles are an interesting touch, though. You know what I mean? Because, like, you're a swimmer, so you wear goggles. But it's just so funny, because it's like, really? Really? Oh. Okay, that was the only one there. This one, I love this one. It's so cute, but her hand looks so awkward, like, pat, 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 like, because her fingers are just so stiff in it. You know? Ugh. Ugh. Hot. Okay, the one with Kikinosuke in the rain is adorable, and this one is like, oh my god. He's always so blushy, too. I love it. Ugh. Cute. Oh, our little kiss. Oh, yeah, first kiss CG. Beautiful. There you go. That's right. Put your arms around them. Love it. Oh, they're so adorable. Because it's almost awkward. He's like, I have flour? Like, I'm slightly off. No, you're so cute. It's so cute. He's precious. I don't have anything else to say. I love him to death. Like, Bird, that's my esophagus. Ugh. Sexy, sexy. I'm glad that they gave you a little... I mean, okay. They get a little spicy and you're like, God damn, don't make me read that. And then they stop. So you know exactly what goes down. Instead of it being like all, oh, we kiss, but like, no, I can't. She's like, hell yeah, let's go. You know what I mean? That was just those ones. Yeah, okay. Oh, this one's adorable too. I think that, yeah, that's our last one. First time. Oh, there's so many good ones. Do we use like our like? Ugh. He has a lot of good ones, but then it's like, okay, that one he's not dressed like himself. This one's adorable, but it's hard to see him. You know what I mean? It's still beautiful though. Her hair looks so fucking pretty in this one. Like it's just really pretty. Like, you know, like this one's adorable. This one's steamy. That one's cute. But you know what? We need just Yona all by himself. Although the unfortunate part of this one is now, like, then that's like he still looks a little like he's got the little like the little. He's like, oh, I'm a little awkward, but it's still precious. Oh, look at him. He just looks so sweet. We're going to do his bad ending as well as all of the little side things, the stories from all the other characters and stuff like that next time. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.